Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. Well,
I'm tired of that world.
Speaking of robots writing news, OpenAI believes DeepSeek distilled its data for training. Here's what to know about the technique. Okay. They're taking it seriously or whatever, but like basically what this boils down to is so if you're not familiar, DeepSeek is a Chinese-run AI model that is giving Chat GPT and OpenAI and all the ones that have been developed over here a run for their money, because not only do they have similar quality results as the latest model of Chat GPT, they also did it for, if you believe their numbers, which there are reasons to not, but if you believe their numbers, they did it for like less than a tenth the price of what it cost ChatGPT, like all the North American based ones.
Yeah.
To get to that point, it took them less than a tenth. Like they did it for under $6 million.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of news places doing skits about this one.
Yeah, their models apparently run way more efficiently than ChatGPT, so it takes far fewer GPUs to do it. So this announcement basically tanked Nvidia stock. Now it's still way overinflated for what it is. So like compared to what it was last year, it's still up like 150% or whatever. But like it did tank quite a bit, and that was nice to see. But essentially, what is it? OpenAI, the Chat GPT people. They came out and they were like, hey, we think that these accounts that were banned for using our API for distilling, which is when they use the results of one AI to train another AI. So we think these accounts that we banned earlier for distilling were associated with DeepSeek. So they copied our results. They copied our homework. They stole our intellectual property.
I'm so sorry that somebody stole something that you stole.
Like, we stole it first, though. We stole it first.
Data scraping. If emulation is theft, data scraping is theft. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so anyway. The ChatGPT maker told Financial Times that it had seen some evidence that suggests DeepSeek may have tapped into its data through distillation, a technique where outputs from a larger and more advanced AI model are used to train and improve a smaller model. So, like, they're worried about somebody stealing.
They're worried about somebody stealing the scraped data that they took without consent.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
I care, because this comes back to what we were saying earlier about how it's fun to laugh at rich people making rich people mistakes.
Well, yeah, okay. So when I say who the fuck cares, what I'm not meaning is it not fucking funny and good to laugh at.
Yeah, this is whatever. We'll get there. So they're investigating whether DeepSeek used OpenAI's application programming interface to carry out the distillation, because earlier the two companies had earlier, ChatGPT and Microsoft had investigated and blocked accounts using the API over suspected distillation, and they believe that those accounts belong to DeepSeek. The issue was flagged by President Donald Trump's AI czar. Like, that's a thing that shouldn't exist. I mean, if there's going to be an AI czar, like, first off, why are you calling your people czars? That's stupid. Don't do that.
I feel like that's very indicative of the tech bro industry. Not the tech industry. It is the tech bro industry. All of the people that like got their jobs because they invested in Bitcoin early, and like now they're millionaires and they're trying to spend their money on things. This feels indicative of that, where they're like, hey, we memed around about this shit on Chanboard ages ago. Why don't we just lean into it? Anyway, my heart goes out to you.
Are you gesturing with that?
No, I'm not, because I'm not fucking stupid.
Have you seen Dr. Strangelove?
No, I have not.
So Dr. Strangelove, the character, the actor that played him, I'm blanking on his name at the moment.
Hmm.
Peter Sellers? No, maybe. I don't know. But there was one of the days when Stanley Kubrick was adjusting one of the lights that was like really, really hot. He had like black leather gloves on, and the actor that played Doctor Strangelove was like, "Hey, those leather gloves look like kind of sinister." And was it Peter Sellers? Okay, sure, Peter Sellers. Um, and he was like, "Oh yeah, those gloves that would be good for the character or whatever." So he's like, "I just want one though." So he put one glove on, and then he decided that that hand is going to have a life of its own. So like it's constantly like moving one of his wheelchair wheels. At one point, it tries to like choke him out or whatever. Um, and several times it does the Nazi salute, and he's like pulling it down with his other hand. Um, and like I don't know why that made me think of Elon Musk, because Elon Musk didn't have the awareness to pretend like he didn't do it on purpose.
Nope, he just did it.
But it still
He,
made me think of it.
I love how even like Nick Fuentes was celebrating it so hard. Like when the Nazis are celebrating it as a W, I don't give a fuck what your intentions were anymore. I
No,
don't.
we'll get to that later. But yeah, my favorite quote here though is the AI czar David Sachs says, "I don't think OpenAI is very happy about this." Like, yeah, and I don't think artists are very
And
happy about OpenAI stealing their work.
yeah, I don't.
I don't think
I don't
authors
think
are
I
very
have to
happy about
care.
OpenAI stealing their work. I don't
QT
think
Moore, thank you for resubscribing.
I don't think YouTubers are very happy about AI stealing their work.
I like how YouTube gave us an option to opt in to a particular way of scraping data internally, but that doesn't stop external sources from scraping our stuff anyways. Like it doesn't.
I mean,
It's consent to one kind of protection, but not all of them.
yeah, okay. So I have mixed feelings about that because I feel like any way that they would implement to stop scraping of videos would also stop my video downloader from working,
Hmm.
which, you know, that's a minor inconvenience. You can still do screen grabs and shit, but I don't know. I
I can understand that. I can understand that thought process. I can understand that being a problem.
but
At the same
this
time,
shouldn't okay
we
okay
shouldn't
this
have to
should not
worry
be
about
this should not
this.
be regulated at the corporation level. This should be regulated at the governmental level. It should be illegal to do scraping like this without an explicit opt-in. And then if it was illegal, then any company that benefits from that, I mean, they'll just get slap on the wrists in our current system. But like, hey, this is why late stage capitalism is bad. So, yeah, that is that. OpenAI is mad that people are stealing their shit after they steal everybody else's shit. Well, our government's
It's
stupid. Yeah, this we talked about this a little while ago about how the old people need to retire and let the young people take over.
it's one of the reasons
And one
why
of
I
the
was
reasons why
very
is that like you get old people that don't have the slightest idea how to fucking unlock their cell phone are in charge of making regulations about how AI is supposed to work.
you
But
get people who have no idea in any way, shape, or form how technology that they are trying to regulate functions.
mm-hmm.